Hi friends, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. We are continuing a discussion on n8n and in this video we will be discussing on n8n FTP node. So the question is, what is FTP? It's actually stand for file transfer protocol. So this actually we used to upload a file to a server, and this can be downloaded from any client provided like if they have any proper authentication mechanism. Okay. So usually like if we have a big files, what will happen is we will upload that into FTP server. Then we will have a FTP client will be there through which like we will able to download the files. Okay, so that is a usual procedure that we will do, and we'll see how can we connect a FTP server using n8n server. So for that I have selected a publicly available FTP server, that is the DLP test. So here we can see different menus here. So if you go to the FTP test, we can see a FTP URL, then we can see a username, and we can see a password. So usually we can select this using FTP client. So one of the FTP client is the FileZilla. So if you look on this FileZilla, you guys can see there is a so I connected with this particular server, and it is listing out few folders. And so if we explore these folders, we can see different files inside this folder. Okay, and we will see how can we connect using n8n FTP node. Then we will try to list out these files. Okay, so before start something I want to clearly tell that this is a public server. So most of the time this will fail. Okay, so I just show you like how to connect and how to list it. Then you guys able to practice this with your own, maybe while you implement you can test it with your own FTP server, or you can use the same FTP server, but only thing is that this fail most of the time. Okay, so as usual what we can do, we can start with our trigger manually. So let it be like here, then I can search for the FTP. Okay, so this is the FTP. Then I can have a download file. So let me click on download file, or maybe first let me remove this file. Let me remove everything. Let me start again. Just search for the file, sorry, FTP. Then here we can see some triggers can be seen. So we can download a file based on a schedule, or we can do a webhook call. Okay, so I just want to show this. So currently we are not using this, we are using the manual trigger. So let's have the manual trigger. Okay, then I can have a FTP. I'm planning to list the content in this video. Okay, so what we need, first we need to have a credentials to connect with. I already have a credential, but I want to show you how to connect it. So let me delete this file. Okay, so in your screen you may be getting something like this. So let's select this, click on create new credential. Here we can see FTP and SFTP. So SFTP is secure FTP, and in our case it is FTP. So what we can do, let's go there and copy this URL. Copy this and paste it here. The port is by default it is 21, no need to change that. Now we need the username and password, the same username and password that is mentioned here. Copy, paste, copy and paste. Okay, so now let's do a saving part. So it is successfully saved. Now it is testing. We can see it here. Okay, so the saving part is done and it is successfully connected. Let me close this. I don't want to save this. Let's make it recursive and do a execute step. So ideally this will list out all the available folders. We'll see. And when I tried it out, most of the time it is getting a timeout, so I have to repeatedly do that. I believe like it is because of the FTP server that we have used, because this is a public FTP server. In some case, yeah, let's see how much time it will take. It's not listing out. Let me try it again. Okay, you can see that it is listing it out. So we can see there is a path is there. So let's make it a table like this. So we can see these many files are available in this FTP. There is a something file is called, and here we can see some JSON file is there. Then coming to here we can see some folders like images. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so here we can see the path called images. So let me try to see this particular path. So for that I can put it like images, execute. So the execution is in progress. I think it's images, right? Let me see if I need to put some slash at the end. I didn't exactly notice the path. So let me try it again. So meanwhile, like okay, yeah, it's actually images is there. So I can come here and I can see there is a folder called something like this. Okay, so let me copy the path. So this is a path. Then under this, so I will show you the exact path. So let me go back to the FileZilla, which is very easy. So here we can see there is a folder is there. Inside that there is an image. So let me directly go to the images. So let it be there. So let me put it like images. Then let's have a slash, then execute it. Meanwhile, I'm going to the FileZilla. It is taking time. Okay, anyway, we can see it here. So under the images, we can see a path, right? So this is the path of an image. We'll see how can we download this file. Okay, so let me select exact path. And maybe instead of list, I can say download. Download path will be slash, then I can put the, okay, so this is the path. Let me paste the path. I need to download this file, so let me execute it. So hopefully we will able to download this file. So these are the different operations that we can do. We can list the files, then we can have a loop, then we can download one by one files. Also we have an option to upload also. Okay, I don't want to try it out like all the features. I just want to give you some guidance like how this can be done. The one of the main reason is it is taking a lot of time due to the public FTP. I don't have a personal FTP now. Let's see, we can try it like couple more time, then we can wind up the video. Yes, see, I'm able to download the file. Now let's hit on the download. The download is completed, I believe. Let me open this image. Okay, see, somebody has uploaded, I think it's his the front edge of his home, I believe. Okay, something that is uploaded. Okay, fine. So in this way we can easily able to list the FTP account, able to download it. So please try it out, and if you have any questions, please ask me in the comment box. I will try to answer that. So that's it. Please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.